Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So let's talk about this Alabama Barker and Bhad Bhabie aka Danielle Bergoli situation, because what Alabama did to her was not right. And make sure you stay tuned because I managed to get a screen recording from Alabama's TikTok live where she was talking some mess about Danielle. So you won't want to miss this. So this situation started a couple days ago when Danielle posted on her Instagram story, "Alabama Barker took my man." And she tagged her at that. I mean, y'all know Danielle's bold from her Catch Me Outside days.
Catch me outside, how about that?
And then Danielle was spilling more tea, basically insinuating that people really need to be careful who they befriend these days because there is a lot of snakes out there. And then she explains how she's dealing with postpartum and cancer and how she doesn't want to be in drama, but the constant disrespect just needed to be addressed. She says, "This is an embarrassing mess. Alabama knows I looked at her like a little sister. I would give her advice all the time. When I realized the type of person she was for real, I started staying away. I seen her doing it to other girls. I would always tell her leave the boys alone. She's 18 and boy crazy, specifically to boys that have girls. It's like it does something for her."
She DMs me, she's like, "I don't want to be nothing like you, Dr. Phil loser, bitch. And your bum ass man keeps hitting me up. He wants me so bad, confessing his love to me, da da da." So yesterday, she sends me, was it yesterday, the day before yesterday? The day before yesterday, she sends me a screenshot of some messages with her and LV. But she deleted the messages she had sent to him where the messages I posted yesterday, it was those messages. But Levine ended up sending me the real messages where she was like, "Come to my house, come see me."
And then Alabama makes up some BS story about how she never knew that was Danielle's baby daddy, even though they had been messing with each other for about a year now.
I've been to her house one time and I guess he was there, but he was sitting on the couch and I never saw his face, which like that was not him and it was just somebody that looked similar to him, hence why I asked him if it was him. He said, "Nah, who is that? No mutuals." I said, "Thought that was you. Thank God it's not." We then went to Vegas and that's when he had alcohol and he threw the bottle at me. I tried to catch it, broke my nail, and it hit me in the head.
I'm sorry, but Alabama's side of the story doesn't make any sense, and the more she talks, the more she keeps digging herself a hole deeper and deeper, so she just needs to be quiet at this point. And it's so funny how she claims she never dated him, but this one girl on TikTok just gave a story time about how Alabama and Levon were regulars at this one club called Cheetahs, and they used to be hanging out there booed up. And honestly, I don't see why either of these ladies are interested in this guy because, first of all, he has a history of being abusive towards Danielle, which is a huge red flag. And if Alabama was truly Danielle's friend, then knowing what she went through, why would she still pursue him? It just doesn't add up. And as much as Alabama is trying to deny their friendship, she invited Danielle to her 18th birthday party last year and even had her host some of it. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't invite someone who's not my friend to my birthday party, let alone let them host. And speaking of age, which is another topic I wanted to touch on, Levon is 27 years old, messing with Alabama, who is 18. And that just raises a lot of red flags about his intentions because he was probably messing with her on that 17 to 18 cusp, like right at the transition. And another thing I'm stuck on is how Alabama admitted to him throwing a bottle at her head. It's like, girl, if you see the way he's treating Danielle and hurting her, what do you think is going to happen to you? You think his behavior is just going to change overnight? But anyways, last night I was on TikTok and luckily I was able to catch a glimpse of Alabama's live where she was shading Danielle.
Stream Vogue, stream Vogue, stream Vogue. Okay. Stream Vogue. Team Bama, Bama better. I just don't think they realized that this was all just like a really good marketing strategy.
For both singles.
My single and hers. So.
Honestly, it was just
we should honestly do a song together.
And now Alabama is trying to spin the story again and make it look like this is some PR stunt and that it's promo for her new single Vogue and Danielle's new single coming up as well. And then she has the audacity to say it's Team Bama, Bama's better, but turns around and says, "Oh, we should really do a song together," and she starts snickering like it's a joke. Honestly, if you're gonna claim you're better than someone, then why even suggest a future collaboration? Because in that apology video, you were trying to play nice girl, but now it's giving mean girl. She just needs to pick a side and stay on it. And as for that man, Levon LV, whatever his name is, I get that Danielle's single and that's her baby daddy, so they're gonna try and co-parent, but he needs to move out and find his own place because that man is abusive. And even with Alabama casually mentioning that he threw a bottle at her head and it caused her to bleed and she had a scar on her face, whatever, if that happened to me, I'm pressing charges, I'm getting a restraining order, and I'm cutting ties immediately. Especially if you try to mess up my face. Oh no. And I also think it's just downright evil that he is stressing Danielle out during her cancer treatments because she is probably just so exhausted right now, not to mention the fact that she's also postpartum. So instead of helping her, you're adding more stress to her, and she's already in such a vulnerable situation and probably has a weakened immune system because of the treatments as well. And let me just end on this, but men like that who can't control their anger, it'll probably escalate over time, and today it's throwing a bottle, but tomorrow it could be something way worse. So this kind of unchecked aggression really shows a lack of self-control, and people like that don't just grow out of it. They usually need professional help. And also, random observation, but I never see this guy smiling in any photos. He just always looks so miserable. But thank you guys for watching my video. Please let me know in the comments if you think Alabama is in the right. Is she in the wrong? How do you feel about this whole situation? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next vid.